Well, hello there, my friends. Let's start off with our objectives for today. The students will be able to identify general statements, and the students will be able to complete the valid or faulty worksheet. Our assessment is our valid and faulty worksheet. Our I can statement is I can refer to details and examples in the text to draw references from or inferences from the text. And our central focus is students will be able to pick out and write general statements. When the students are writing generalizations, students will be able to correct the statements to become valid generalizations. Students will understand that generalization is a specific type of conclusion, but not all conclusions are generalizations. Well, good morning, boys and girls. We are going to start learning about generalizations. A generalization is a broad statement or idea that applies to a lot of people or situations. Let us read a small part of a book called The Great Oak Tree to get started with this lesson. Wonderful job following along, my friends. While reading this story, we were given generalizations throughout the book. Before we go over those, let's start off with examples to make sure that we understand what generalizations are. Ready, ladies and gents? Awesome. How many of you like chocolate? Please raise your hands. Oh, wow, I see some of our friends do not like chocolate. What if I made the statement, chocolate is everyone's favorite dessert? Is that statement correct? Does everyone like chocolate in this classroom? No, not everyone likes chocolate in our classroom for dessert. It is a faulty statement because not everyone loves chocolate for dessert. A generalization can be valid, logical, or faulty, which is wrong, depending on the number of examples on which it is based and how logical and careful the thinking is. How can we fix this statement to be more correct? Good answers, boys and girls. To make this statement correct, we will have to use the words all, most, always, usually, or generally. We can change that statement to say, some people like chocolate for dessert. Almost everyone likes chocolate, or most people generally like chocolate for dessert. Let us continue by brainstorming other statements that we can correctly generalize. Everyone loves cats, everyone loves dogs, everyone loves snow, and everyone loves to walk on the beach. I would like you to turn to your table partners and make changes to all of those statements that I just said. I will write them on the board to make sure we all know what statements we are changing. Go ahead and start working on with your partners on the sentences. Alrighty, students, let's come back together and let's go over our statements. The first statement is everyone loves cats. I will write that down. So, on the whiteboard, it says everyone loves cats. How can we change this statement to be valid? Can I have someone please raise their hands to answer? Lovely job. We can change it to almost everyone likes cats. So now that we changed this sentence, because this one is not correct, we added the word almost to almost everyone loves cats, because not everyone in our classroom likes cats, or anyone in general or anyone in the general world likes cats. Not everyone. So let's move on to our next statement. Everyone loves dogs. How can we change that to make it valid? Let me write it. All right, our statement is everyone loves dogs. Please raise your hand. So our statement is everyone loves dogs. How can we change it? Great, we can change it to most people like dogs. So I will get my red marker so we can make our changes. So most people love dogs. Awesome. So again, we changed this. So we changed from everyone loves cats because dogs because not everyone loves dogs to most people love dogs. All right, how about our next statement? Our next statement is everyone loves snow. Everyone loves snow. Everyone loves snow. All right, we're going to pick a different color for this one. We are going to do magenta. Not magenta. Magenta. All right, what can we change it to? Please raise your hands. Fantastic! We can change it to almost everyone likes snow, like we did with our first one. So I will write almost everyone loves snow. We changed it from everyone loves snow to almost everyone loves snow because when making a generalization, we can't say that everyone does because not everyone does. All right, so our last statement is everyone loves to walk on the beach. All right, who here has walked on a beach or had sand in between their toes or seen the ocean? Do you like walking on the beach? I've only been to a beach like once or twice, and the sand is kind of annoying on my toes. But I guess you can say that I like to walk. I don't think I would say I love, but I think I would say I like. Loves. Everyone loves to walk on the beach. All right, raise your hands if you like to walk on the beach. All right, my friends, I see some people have been to the beach. That's pretty cool. All right, so what can we change it to? We can change it to most people like walking on the beach, just like we did with our second one. You guys are doing so well. So let me change it to most people like to walk on the beach. Alright, friends, so we changed everyone loves to walk on the beach to most people like to walk on the beach. Boys and girls, you did such a lovely job. Now we are going to go over a worksheet called Valid or Faulty. This worksheet goes over the book that we read at the beginning of class. I will go over the first two statements with you and like we just did. Then you are going to finish the worksheet on your own and you are going to turn it in to me by the end of the period. Understood? Righteous. Let's get started. I will pass out the worksheet to everyone. Now that everyone has the worksheet, can I have someone read the directions to the class? Excellent. The directions say, read each sentence. If the sentence is valid, write a V on the line, and if the statement is faulty, write a F on the line. But if the sentence is faulty, you are going to fix the sentence to make it valid on the line underneath the sentence. Alrighty, to sum up the directions, you will be writing V for valid or F for faulty on the line next to the sentence. If the sentence is faulty, you will fix the sentence to make it valid by writing the sentence again on the line underneath. Any questions? Please note, we will go over the first two together. Amazing. Let's start valid or faulty. Sentence number 1 reads, a rainforest is almost always hot and wet. Students, is this statement valid or faulty? I will write it on the whiteboard to go over. So, the statement is a rainforest is almost always hot and wet. So, can anyone tell me what words we were given earlier to make sure that we look out for to make it correct generalizations? Good. We are looking for words like almost. This sentence is a valid sentence. So we are going to write V, are we going to write V or F on the blank line? Congrats, my friends. We will be writing a V on the blank line next to it. So please write a V on your worksheet next to the first sentence. Alrighty, the next sentence states, animals in stories about the rainforest are always scary. Animals in stories about the rainforest are always scary. Scary. So, our sentence states animals in stories about the rainforest are always scary. Is this valid or faulty? Yes, lovely job. This statement is faulty, so we will be writing F on the blank line next to the sentence. So please do so. Now that we are working with a faulty sentence, we need to fix it to make it valid on the line underneath. How can we make this valid? Awesome! We can change the sentence to, animals in the story about rainforest are sometimes scary, or animals in the story about rainforest are generally scary. So we can change the word almost to generally. So now the sentence states, animals in stories about the rainforest are generally scary. So please write down what you choose on the line underneath. I would like to ask some questions. Recall the different types of generalizations we went over and express the difference between a valid and a faulty generalization. Now that we've gone over the first two answers, I will let you finish the worksheet on your own. You must finish the worksheet by the end of this period, or it will be homework. Remember, we are looking for valid generalizations in this worksheet. If the sentence is faulty, you must make it valid. We worked really hard in class today by writing and fixing generalizations. The academic language we learned today was a generalization, a broad statement or idea that applies to a lot of people or situations. Valid, it is logical and correct. Faulty, wrong, and illogical. If you have any questions, please do not be afraid to ask. I will be at my desk. Good luck!